Blessed is the man who passing through the valley of Baca that maketh it a well. Maketh it a well. You got to make that situation a well. You have to make up your mind you're going to have joy. You're going to have to make up your mind that you're going to get a hold of the Lord and put a smile on your face and worship His name even when you don't feel like it. You need to make that situation you're in into a well. That's the beauty of it. God puts us in the desert and says, make a place of worship out of it. And we find that in many places in the Bible. Puts us in the desert and says, make a place of worship out of it. Psalm 63, 1 and 2 says, O God, my soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is, to see thy power and thy glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary. Some of you, the only power and glory, the only joy and peace that you ever have, the only victory you ever have is when you go to church. Oh boy. But David said, where no water is. He's in a place of no water. He says, my God, my soul thirsteth for thee, my flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is, to see thy power and thy glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary. We need to want to see God's power as we've seen it in the sanctuary, but see it in that place where no water is. And whenever we have His power, then that's like busting forth the springs from beneath, and they come busting forth from the soil. And that's the well. That's the well you need to dig. That's where it's at. And the reason why some people only have victory in church, the reason why some people only have a song in church, the reason why some people only have a smile and peace and all those good things from the Lord in church is because they have not gotten to the place yet and grown to where they can have it outside the church too. And you can have it outside the church. And sooner or later, you will have to learn to stand alone and have all of that. Whether you got some preacher up there spitting and slobbering or speaking smooth words to you and the piano playing while he's preaching. Some preachers can't even preach unless there's a piano playing or an organ playing and people yelling amen back and a big offering to take up and stuff like that. Hey, all that has its place. But there's much more to serving God than that. O God, my soul thirsteth for thee, my flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is, to see thy power and thy glory, even as I've seen you in the sanctuary.